Like a giant strawberry candy dropped into the deep blue ocean, that's the best way to describe Lake Hillier, one of the most magical and mysterious natural wonders located on Middle Island, the largest island in the Recherche archipelago off the coast of Western Australia. The lake's distinctive pink color remains a mystery that no scientist has fully explained. Many researchers hypothesize that highly saline microorganisms, such as Dunaliella salina and halobacteria, are the talented artists responsible for painting this wondrous hue. Another theory leans toward a species of red bacteria residing in the lake's salt crust. The incredible thing is that this pink is not an optical effect created by sunlight. People have tried taking water from the lake into containers, and no matter where they move it, that distinctive pink color remains unchanged, proving the color comes from the very nature of the water. However, despite extensive research into the lake's microbial system, scientists admit that the exact mechanism and the complex interaction between these species that results in such a stable and vibrant pink still need further discovery. Lake Hillier is not just a beautiful landscape, it is a natural laboratory demonstrating the adaptability and vibrant coloring power of life at the microbial level. At Chestnut Ridge Park in New York, a small but persistent flame dances behind a curtain of water from a small waterfall. Right in the center of the constantly flowing stream, a fire still flickers, fueled by a pocket of natural methane gas leaking from a rock crevice. Yet, the Rhine Street Shale rock layer, where the methane is escaping from a depth of over 130 feet, 39 meters, has a temperature that's too low. It shouldn't be nearly warm enough to form natural gas through normal geothermal mechanisms. So, what secret is hidden beneath the surface, allowing cold rock to give birth to fire? This process appears to be a unique phenomenon, one that hasn't been documented anywhere else in nature. Researcher Arndt Skimmelman from Indiana University once noted that the flame's uniqueness might lie in an undocumented geological process, a private formula that nature has kindly bestowed upon this place. Despite the mysteries that remain fully unsolved, the eternal flame continues to be a vivid testament to the wonder and complexity of our planet. Imagine a symphony with no instruments, no artists, just wind and sand. That is the phenomenon known as singing sand or booming sand, one of nature's most mysterious and captivating sounds. It echoes from the dunes of Dunhuang, China, to the deserts of Egypt and California, US. When millions of sand grains, with a specific size and silica composition, slide down a slope, they produce a deep, rumbling, sometimes melodic sound, like a violin and other times humming like an entire choir. The sound can be a ringing trill one moment and a terrifying growl the next, seeming like an echo from another world. Throughout history, brave explorers, from Marco Polo to Bertram Sidney Thomas, brought back astonishing tales of these enigmatic melodies, which were often attributed to desert spirits or mystical entities. Local people even explained them as the voices of underworld spirits conversing. The sound, sometimes deep and sometimes scary, emanates from behind the sand hills in the desert. Modern science has pointed to factors like friction between the grains, the resonance of a layer of moist sand, or air movement through the gaps as possible sound generators. Yet, a major question still remains. Why do the separate vibrations from countless individual grains of sand blend into a structured, harmonious melody with a specific frequency and pitch, especially when weather conditions, sunshine, light wind, and dryness of the sand are favorable? The exact mechanism that transforms chaotic movement into a natural musical piece remains a silent and challenging note. On the arid grasslands of the Namib Desert in southern Africa, nature has painted an abstract and mysterious picture, thousands of fairy circles. These are patches of bare ground, almost perfectly circular, ranging from a few feet to several yards, meters, in diameter, and each is encircled by a vibrant ring of healthy grass. For decades, they've been the subject of countless scientific debates. A once popular theory pointed the finger at sand termites, Samotermes alloceros, nibbling on the plant roots. More recently, studies have shifted focus toward the fierce competition for water among plants. In this model, the barren patches act as water reservoirs for the surrounding ring of vegetation, creating a clever, self-optimizing mechanism. There are also suggestions that bacteria or plant toxins could be the culprit. Regardless of the true cause, these circles are a testament to the complexity, the ability for self-organization, and the unspoken rules of the ecosystem that humanity still doesn't fully grasp. When the ground violently shakes, sometimes the night sky puts on a strange light show. Luminous, spherical glows were observed floating in the air before the 2008 earthquake in Sichuan, China. These are earthquake lights, EL, a phenomenon that has been recorded for centuries across the globe, typically appearing before, during, or immediately after strong seismic events. Despite countless visual evidence and first-hand accounts, EL remains a controversial subject. Some suggest the lights are simply confusion with electrical discharge from downed power lines or exploding transformers. However, many scientists believe EL is real and are actively trying to pinpoint the physical mechanism behind it. Theories range from the release of radon gas, the piezoelectric effect of quartz-bearing rocks, to the friction between tectonic plates. If this mystery can be successfully unraveled, earthquake lights could become an invaluable tool for early disaster warning.